Most of us think that patience is about waiting for people to arrive, waiting for things to get better, waiting for the results. But the more that I study the yoga tradition, and honestly, the more that I look around at my own life, the more that I realize patience isn't about waiting at all. Because patience is about participating in life. And patience can also look like getting up and leaving that restaurant. Because if we confuse patience with standing still, with twiddling our thumbs, staring at our phones, withering away, we miss the opportunity to take life into our own hands. So in this video, I want to share with you 4 things. 1, a short rant about impatience. 2, a story about chewing gum. 3, how that chewing gum has shifted my life. 4, and why you might fall in love with patience. The word patience keeps showing up for me lately. In my work, in my relationships, in the news, in a world that feels like it's spiraling out of control. And I don't think that I'm alone. I don't know a single person who wouldn't benefit from more patience. And in a world moving this fast, impatience, or I don't know, you could say frustration, has become the default mode for many of us. And we're impatient everywhere, in our careers, economics, politics, relationships, change, even in our consumption habits. With Amazon, for example, everything we want is one click away. If something breaks, we replace it. If we don't know something, we Google it. We barely have to think anymore. And because we expect results instantly, we've forgotten the beauty of taking our time. The moment something is uncomfortable, we escape it. The moment something takes effort, we outsource it. The moment something takes time, we lose interest. But when I think about patience, like real patience, I always come back to this very random memory from being a kid. Memory about chewing gum, about Bazooka gum actually, and a spy camera. If you know, you know. Hold on, let me show you. Bazooka gum. How iconic is this? The blue and red label. Bazooka Joe. The hard first bite. That strange layer of powder. And wrapped around it, for those who remember, was a tiny comic strip. And I had one main supplier of that gum. It was the concession stand at my Little League baseball games. That's where I bought it. And never did you think twice about spending that nickel. But here's what people forget. Those wrappers around the gum had points printed on them. And if you saved enough points, you could trade them in for prizes. And the thing that I wanted more than anything in the world was a spy camera. I was actually searching eBay to see if I could find it. It turned out that I'd actually added the spy part to the camera. I really don't know where I came up with that, but it's funny how we remember things. Anyway, it was a tiny, plastic, almost useless camera. So I chewed gum and I saved wrappers. And one by one, and game after game, and week after week, I collected. And what's wild looking back now is that I don't remember ever feeling a sense of hurry. I wasn't buying 50 pieces of gum at once. I wasn't focused on the end game. I wasn't counting wrappers or planning the moment that the camera would arrive. I was just living. I was playing baseball, I was chewing gum, I was saving wrappers, and eventually, long after I forgot I was even trying, I'd saved up enough points for that camera. So I mailed the wrappers, stamped the envelope, dropped it in the mailbox, and then I moved on. No tracking number, no estimated delivery date, no anxiety refreshing a web page to see if it had shipped, no wondering if the company had lost my wrappers, no thought that maybe it wasn't coming. Life just continued, and weeks passed, and then months passed, and then one day I came home from school to find a small cardboard box sitting on my kitchen counter, and that spy camera, or I guess that regular camera, it had arrived. I had completely forgot about it. Completely. And I can still remember the feeling in my body. Pure joy. Not relief, not finally, not the tension of waiting, suddenly dissolving. Just joy. Joy born out of that moment. Joy born from presence. Joy born from patience of not waiting. And you know what I did with that camera? Drum roll, please. Absolutely nothing. I don't think I used it once. I don't remember taking any photos. I don't even know if it worked. But still, that camera left such a strong memory in me. Looking back, I realized something profound. I wasn't waiting for that camera. I wasn't thinking about it every day. I wasn't trying to hurry time. I was just chewing gum and I was living my life. Patience isn't the time between wanting something and getting something, between where we want to be and where we are today. Patience is how we live in the space between. In Sanskrit, this is like the language of yoga, there's a word, kṣānti. It's often translated as patience, but that English word doesn't get anywhere close to the Sanskrit definition. Kṣānti doesn't mean being passive. It doesn't mean don't be angry or stay calm. It means remaining present with what is, especially when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's incomplete, especially when we don't know how it will turn out. Kṣānti is taught as that bridge between where we are and where we want to be. If we're feeling critical of ourselves, patience is the bridge to compassion. If we're feeling anger, patience is the bridge to kindness. If we're feeling overwhelmed, patience is the bridge to calmness. Patience is that space between. In today's world, we've lost that space. Everything is optimized for speed, for efficiency, for immediacy. We don't save gum wrappers anymore. We don't wait months for packages. We don't forget that we even wanted something. We want the thing, we get the thing, and then we want the next thing. As a result, we never get to where we really ever want to be. When I think back on that spy camera, I don't remember the photos I took. And as I said, honestly, I don't even remember using it. But I remember the chewing gum. I remember saving the wrappers. I remember the envelope, the mailbox, and the day the package arrived. The camera, that's forgettable. The presence of each experience isn't. So maybe patience was never about waiting. Maybe it was about living fully inside each and every moment that carry us from here to there. Maybe the reward isn't what arrives at the end, but who we are while we're getting there. Maybe patience isn't a virtue. Maybe it's a way of seeing, a way of being, a way of loving the small things in life, even when the big things aren't here yet. And if that's true, then patience isn't something we run out of. It's something that we return to over and over again. I'd love to hear your thoughts on patience. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think, how you relate to patience itself. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the very next video. So funny. Carl Anthony Towns? Well, that's not the same, dude.
Well, they have to make it current, man. It can't be Archie.
Still hurts your jaw. Fuck.